Hello everyone, my name is Tish and this is Daily Elevation. So today I want to hit a topic and I feel it's a strong topic. Not that I don't give strong topics any other times because I do, but I know a lot of people that went through this and I know some people that's going through this situation that this message would help. And those of you know me and read my book, you guys know where I'm going when I speak about this topic. And those of you that don't know me, download Daily Elevations and download Daily Elevations app now and get the book From Abuse to Struggling to Who Am I. So, moving forward, the topic I want to speak about today is living with a man that's gone. So I know you guys wondering, like, where's she going with this? Where's she going? So anybody that knows me know I speak about things that I can touch, that I experienced. Everything that I speak about is because of experience. So I'm going to speak on this topic today and give you a scenario of my experience. Living with a man that's gone. I remember this like it was yesterday. I remember being with a man and being in a situation. And I remember in the beginning, this man was just like my best friend. We did pretty much everything together. I remember even some nights laying in a bed with him and him holding me tight and, watching TV, just watching TV. He'll just hold me in his arms and, even if he fall asleep, he'll throw his leg around me. And, if I wake up, he'll jump up and move, wonder where I'm going. And at that moment, I thought it was kind of cute. I thought maybe that's his way of showing love. And then I thought about maybe that's him showing me security, And then I also thought maybe this is him having lack of security. This is him not being secure within himself. But anyhow, moving forward, although I thought of those topics, I was so caught up in the moment. I was loving it. And I remember him telling me, I don't want you to work. I just want you to be at home and take care of the kids and just be there for us. And me being a woman that I am, I remember growing up and my mom was the mother of 9 children. And I remember her getting out there working every day and just taking care of, just getting out there working every day and hustling hard and helping my father out working. And I remember always wanted to be like her. I wanted to work and take care of home and things like that. So at that moment, I didn't feel completed. I wanted to get out there and help. It's like I want to help too, I want to work. To each his own, not taken away from women that want to be housewives because I think that's awesome. But for me, I didn't want to be a housewife. I wanted more. I wanted so much more. So moving forward, I remember going out there looking for a job and I finally landed a job. And I remember coming home and telling him, hey, I got a job. I can help you. And I've been excited. I was so excited. And I remember him being happy or acting to be happy. But his reaction was dry. His reaction was dry. And I thought to myself, and I just let him know, like, I'm going to still make sure everything is good. And I still cooked. I still cleaned. I still took care of home and made sure everyone was okay. But when most of my time was going towards him in the house, went from that to most of my time going from working to some at home and some at him with him. I noticed later on down the line, it became a problem because he, later on distanced himself from me. I can feel him mentally distant himself from me. And what I mean by that, I remember our conversations went from conversations to hi and bye. I remember him just saying hi or bye or just short questions or short answers. And I thought to myself, it'll get better, it'll get better, it'll get better. And, I kind of felt like maybe he felt like I don't need him. And I tried to reassure him that I still loved him and still, needed him because he was my other half. But nothing changed. He started distancing himself physically from me. He went from watching TV with me in a bed and laying next to me and holding me to watching TV in the next room. Or if he did watch TV in a bed with me, which was rare, now he'll lay in that bed and lay next to me and not touch me. So it went from him holding me and touching me and wrapping his legs around me to not touching me at all. So I knew that my other half is gone. Like, I don't know what else to do. It's like mentally he's gone and physically he's starting to be gone, because now he no longer sleeps in a bed. He went from sleeping on the couch with me, to the bed. And I remember him when he went from sleeping in the bed with me to on the couch. And I remember it like yesterday, him sleeping on the couch every night for weeks and not touching me. And I just remember just trying to, continue to reassure him that, hey, I'm helping and this and that and that. And nothing I said or did didn't matter. And I knew at that moment I was living with a man that was mentally gone and physically gone. He wasn't there. He wasn't there. He was no longer there with me. So I know you guys probably wondering where I'm going with this message. There were signs in the beginning, and I ignored those signs. And those signs was not only controlling, but it was his lack of security, his lack of confidence. He no longer felt like a man. And any man that loves a woman, regardless if you want to be a provider, because I think that's an awesome idea. You want to be a provider and provide. But there's women that want to get out there and work. And I feel like this: if you really love a woman and she want to get out there and soar and help, then let her. Then let her. Then let her. He started no longer feeling like a king, which he was always a king in my eyes, in our household. Under God, he was always a king in our household. But it was starting to feel like he was intimidated by me. It was starting to feel like he didn't need, like I no longer needed him because I was making my own money. And that was his lack of security. That was his lack of confidence. That was his lack of being a man. And there was nothing I could do about that. There was nothing I could do about that. So him being gone mentally and then leading to physically gone all led up because him, A, wanted to control me, B, because of his lack of insecurity, and because of his lack of confidence. Now again, this scenario is my scenario. This situation is my scenario. This might not apply to everyone. And that's why I said I'm going to use my scenario. This might not apply to you. Your issue might be different than mine. But this was mine. I noticed my man that was living in a home with me was gone because I wanted to be independent. Because I wanted to rise with him. Any man that loves a woman should want the woman to rise with them, not below them. Women. And anytime you see signs from a man, y'all, and not just a man, women, men and women. Anytime you men see a sign from a woman, anytime you women see a sign from a man, let's stop ignoring it. Let's stop ignoring it, because my signs was clear as day and I ignored them. My man was already gone before I even began. Truth be told, he was gone before it even began. As long as I was doing what he wanted me to do, he was happy and content. But the moment I stopped doing what he wanted me to do, he no longer became my man. He became a man that I was living with that was gone. Someone that was already gone from the beginning. I hope y'all got my story, my message. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And I'll see y'all soon.